Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. The anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
His adversary, Houston.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
Missed that shot up top. Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching up.
Well, you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. When he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
Halfway through this round here. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Ferocious is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Payne showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. That's a good block by Payne. Targeting that straight left hand. That straight right unable to connect. He took the shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside, look at my judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Unable to make an impact there by Ferocious. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Ferocious has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. One shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change to the piggy bank, because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
Good solid shot with the combo downstairs. Fires right back at him. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there. we could go through that.
Well off the mark by Merciless. Final 10 seconds in round number 2. Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and pro football.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, you know, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, you know, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power. And also, get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on them. And now he can control him. And of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You know, you get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Sound defense. Good block that time by Ferocious. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Well struck, solid combination by Ferocious. Good defensive skill. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, and he's got something for him himself. And it's a left hand. Good fighting, snapping shot by Merciless.
Stop waiting. You're waiting. We got it. Don't wait. Keep it there. Keep it.
So 3 rounds in the books here. Ferocious is probably feeling good about what he's accomplishing because his intent was to go out there and throw punches. But I don't think he's feeling too good if he looks at your scorecard. He hasn't won a round.
No, because he hasn't been out there. He's throwing punches, but they're fat punches. They're wide punches, not getting to the target.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Now a well-placed hook to the head. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Wow, a big flush blow. The left hand by Ferocious. Merciless is tagged by that power shot. Ferocious is trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any